Well, it's the last day of June 2025, and we're painting the house. We're getting it painted, but meantime I wanted to show you my garden. Okay, here we are. So this is the entrance to the south garden, and things are not really where they're supposed to be in some cases because they're usually on the deck, but this is my CBG plant. Some runaway oregano, some calendula, tomatoes, nasturtiums, yeah, like that. There's some peas there. They've been producing really nicely. And there's the clematis that has been a few years trying to make its comeback. And that's going to be a hibiscus. And over there's a vine bark. Anyway, too much detail. There's some sort of squash. I tried a few things in pot here, but the dog turned them over looking for a vole, and she got it. She kept it from my garden. All right, these are lemon balm bunches hanging to dry. There's some more. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is one bed that has, basically it goes from the entrance and there's a bale, 3 bales there. And they have cucumbers, fennel, and a tomato. And some berries and sundry lettuces, which I just put everywhere to see if, we would have enough to eat. And we have been. Here's the bed of oregano. It did spread over to there too. But we'll go around the outside first. So that's the oregano. Over here is the mint and lemon balm gone nuts with 2 little blueberries in there. Gonna try. This is a giant cannabis in, I think it's lemon amnesia. It's in a bale, and it's the only one I did in a bale, and it's so happy. So happy. Next year, all of them. Okay, there's some volunteer ginger, there's some come again shallots, and some winter squash. I'm pretty sure these are pumpkins. Yeah. So I tried doing a basil in the bale, but it got eaten. So it's the sacrificial basil, I guess. Here we have the 2 horizontal or vertical beds, as you can see. And we'll go around the outside. So there's another pumpkin, a couple of squashes and pumpkins. I wanted them to go all along this bed this year, so I think they will. The peas are doing really well. There's a few there, see? I'm going to pick those in a little while. I don't know what that is, but it's some sort of brassica. So it came by itself. I'm leaving it. There's some Thai basil, peppers and eggplants over here. There will be basil. I made pesto yesterday and I missed this one, but that's okay. Lots of cilantro turned coriander. Ooh, that's the next thing I should harvest, actually. Or should I wait till they're really just seeds? I really like the flowers. There should be some beans climbing up also. Let's see, it's a little hard to see when it's so close, but anyway, that's the inside bed. There's, I already harvested 1 cannabis, but I had to transplant that eggplant, and she looks kind of happy. She's in between some basils, and the garlic's just got maybe another week. The tarragon has gone bananas. The thyme is flowering. There's another beautiful cannabis. There's some leeks in there somewhere, and some zucchini and some summer squashes. lettuce is over there. Yeah, we are being kept well in peas and lettuce while we wait. Oh, here's another tomato. Okay, and then here's the last bed. A lot of, I think you can see it from afar, right? It's all along the fence here. And this thing goes up and over to the inside beds, which we just looked at. We didn't look at that back one, but yeah. Oh, actually, okay, we'll go up this way. So see, we're gonna have some squash tomorrow for dinner, I think. Look at that. They're just a little bit too little, but almost ready. Look at that one. Beautiful. And the peas are doing their thing. We have some volunteer milkweed, which the bees love. Look at that. That's amazing. Let's see. Then we have some daisy fleabane. I don't mind it. Some coleus, I think they're called. I did transplant a hosta, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Another one of those. I kind of like that. And then among the meadow, looks kind of like a maple tree. I'm not sure I'll keep up. Oh, those are beautiful blueberries. They're in a tent because otherwise the birds will get them. And then we have May apples that are past their prime. Not sure what this is. It's either Queen Anne's lace or something. And this is catnip, actually, which I planted for Kira. I should give her some next time she comes. And here's the lemon balm. There's chocolate mint and peppermint. And there's the odd awful. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's a lot of this black swallowwort, and I really hate it. It's very invasive. So I try to get it gone. That's what I'm holding here is all the black swallowwort. Anyway, that is the South Garden. Okay, so now we're going to go from the South Garden, which you see right there. See that? That's where we just were. There's the tent, which is not in an optimal shape, but it's all right. We're going to go to the North Garden. We'll start here. Let's see, I'm going to turn you around. We'll start here. This is the gate. You can see the South Garden over there. And this is the yard. And so again, this is the 30th of June. I have nasturtiums, calendula, tomatoes. Poor little eggplants are not happy there, so I might just take them out and get something else there. There's a squash hidden in there. A couple of random plants, a lavender and a broccoli. Oh, and the apple tree, which is never very happy because of the cedar tree we have over there, the juniper. Yeah, those two, they make bad chemistry. There's the strawberry patch, which has been kept pretty covered this year, and it's really working. See, there's even a few ripe ones there. Alright, this is kohlrabi, and I think it might be big enough to eat, actually. There's cauliflower, my first time doing that in a long time. Here's another kohlrabi. And here's some cukes, some basil, some beans. Show you the big view. This is along the outside of this whole fenced-in area. So there we go. So we just looked at that, and then there's this bed on the inside going the same direction, and we have a big eggplant there. It's very happy. and a pepper, another pepper. Some basil is really doing well. This whole bed is really lovely this time of year. This year at least. And over here I did plant some fenugreek. Oh, you little butterfly, I hate you. Fenugreek and some Benjamin buttons or whatever. Buttons, some kind of something buttons. There's some lettuce and a little cauliflower starting. Some tarragon. This is another cannabis plant right in the middle of everything. They like to be queen of the bed, you know. So this side we have a bunch of celery and broccoli. We've eaten most of it, but there's some side shoots, which is nice. Some kale hiding in there. I could put some more lettuce in there. I think I will. It's nicely covered. There's another kale. There's a cabbage back there, and there's more broccoli. There's a bunch of dill around a tomato plant that is happy, a cherry tomato plant. Kind of nice. There's an extra tomato. I had a lot of seedlings. Here's a poor little Asian pear. Not very happy. So this bed goes along the outside. I've always had trouble with this bed, trying to plant things that never worked. But this time I just planted tomatoes and left it alone. Really haven't been doing much to it. So they're doing their thing. That poor little Asian pear I think should be moved. And you can see to the back we have lilies and the pawpaw trees. But so, yeah, this is just the back. And we have, I'll go through the middle and show you in this bale, which is working really nicely. Boy, the squashes really like the bales. Yeah, and so do the nasturtiums, although they're a little later on this side of the garden. Trying to train it to go up. Seems to be working. Here's another beautiful cannabis. I don't remember the names of the strains. There's some Thai basil there. There's a husk cherry. Oh, this is a weed, I think. Yeah, that's a weed. Oh, we've got some clover and stuff in there. There's some beans, some peas, one little celery, and a cabbage. This is the resting spot, although we haven't been using it lately. It's really nice to sit there. Okay, this middle, so that was the outside. You can see that's the long one, right? And there's the far one, the middle one that kind of goes sideways. And then this square one. And then we have the last, kind of the last. Here's some clover I let go to feed. There's some husk cherry in the middle. There's some cilantro turned coriander. Another squash, which is not doing so well, so I think I should have put something else in here. But we'll see. I'll put beans, maybe. And this will be okra. And there's another pea. A little bit of lettuce. And we're done in here. There's the pawpaw trees over there. A couple little pawpaws. And a volunteer flowering dogwood. Shasta daisies. So that's it. That's it. That's my June 30th update. It's a mess out here because of all the painting, but it's nice that it's summer.